Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas No Kill Run. I'm being shot at. This is a terrible way to... Something's exploding. Who's shooting at me? What's going on here? Okay, this is a bad start. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. I'm being shot in the back repeatedly. And hopefully, I think those flies may have just bought me enough time to get away. That's nice. Now, as I was saying, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Many a True Nerd. So, I was unexpectedly killed. Well, I wasn't killed. I was shot. I was unexpectedly shot there. That was interesting. Yes, that was interesting. I wasn't planning on that happening as kind of my opening thing, but that's fine because it has actually kind of meant that I've run in here when I wasn't originally planning to, and that's good because inside this particular garage there's actually loads of good stuff. It is kind of worth coming in here. Yeah, those missiles are worth loads just on their own, so definitely worth coming in here. Can't see them. Good. Hopefully they're gone now. So we are heading. We did last episode. We finished off that lucky old sun and Come Fly With Me. And this episode, if we can avoid running into any more bandits, and hopefully we can, we're just going to head straight down to the trading outpost. The reason I want to head there first is because I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to sell, and then once we have done that, we will head onwards. If you follow the road, you're pretty much fine. I'm pretty sure the ants never actually choose to come onto the road unless you've actually chosen to aggro them. So obviously that sign is telling you where Boulder City is and telling you to go up that way. We don't want to go that way just yet. We want to head up to the... we definitely want to head to this area first, because up here at the 188... Is it the 188? I think it's the 188 trading stop. There are a few traders that we can use so we can actually sell some of this stuff that we've been carrying around. This is the downside of all the really valuable stuff that's lying around on the bright followers inside Come Fly With Me. It's finding a place to sell it all because, yeah, lack of merchants with enough money is always a problem. Sheriff's duster, sheriff's hat. That kind of makes clear that I'm kind of one of the good guys, right? I think this is pretty clear that I'm one of the good guys if I'm wearing this. This is something I always do when I'm playing New Vegas, incidentally. I never just wander around wearing my armor. I always have I always keep a pair of casual clothes on me as well, so that I can put something casual on when I'm like in town and I'm not expecting to be involved in a firefight. That's just something I always do. Why? Don't really know. Just always have. So, I do it more in Skyrim, actually. In Skyrim, I consider it even more important that I don't just wander around in full armor. If I'm in town, I shouldn't be wearing, I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be wearing full armor. So, Boulder City. And this guy will tell you a bit of lore about the area if you want. But, ooh, more importantly, a trader that I wasn't expecting. And then there is a saloon here. This is a really weird... I've always found this saloon really weird because there's never anyone in it. The whole area around Boulder City seems to be pretty much, like, empty. So I always look at this and just think, who's using this who's using this saloon? How are you still in business? Hey. Also, he's called Ike, who obviously I assume was South Park's Ike. So, right up here is Boulder City, but oh no, something's not right. So yeah, basically what's happening is the Khans have... Yeah, the Khans have taken a couple of members of the NCR hostage, and you have offered to negotiate. So no need to be kind of subtle or stealthy. I mean, when I first played this, I assumed there would be things like you have to, you know, play it smart or something. But no, you don't. You can literally just run up there, even if you're clearly wearing a gun. Game doesn't mind at all. Before you go in, do bother to have a look around. There's actually some really good stuff in this area. So there is some jet in the toilet. Be careful when pulling jet out of the toilet because you can accidentally drink the toilet water, and that's kind of disgusting. And there's true police stories and spike knuckles, which weigh 1 but have a value of 177, so well worth taking. If you're going for a very violent route, obviously from here you can snipe off that guy in the window really easily. And again, submachine gun, 5 weight for several hundred value, so well worth having that. In another bathtub, so keep your eye on bathtubs and so forth in this area, well worth having. And a couple of ammo crates, where again, ooh, and a grenade box, more importantly. 5 plasma grenades. Yeah, that is worth a lot of money, so that is worth having. So, having collected all of those, just head round to the front. Again, don't need to bother being subtle or anything, just literally just walk up to them.
You're that courier Benny wasted back in good.
So Jessup is mildly surprised to see you. So, ask him for the platinum chip. He will basically tell you that you can't have it because he doesn't have it anymore. Now let's settle up. So, here we go. Speech of 45, which is good. We can basically he will agree to just walk out of here with no problem. And he's also given you the engraved lighter, which is one of the pieces of evidence that Benny betrayed you that you can use in the tops if you have to. I won't have to, because if you have a speech of 45, then you can just talk your way into the tops turning on Benny. But that's fine. So I don't need any more answers from him. There we go. And with that, yes, we can be heading on our way. So let's just put speech up a little bit more, because we just need speech to be as high as possible. Simple as that. And let's get lockpick, science, and speech heading upwards as well, because all of those are important. Okay, I'm going to take Black Widow, because coming up is one of the Black Widow perks is actually one of the only ways to resolve a situation without any violence. So I would take Toughness, but I kind of have to take Black Widow at this exact moment. While you're here, just hide around the corner and help yourself to some ammo. And yeah, help yourself to some submachine guns too. Don't mind me, I certainly didn't just rob your friend. Your dead friend. And have a chat with Lieutenant Monroe.
I'm glad you were able to get my people.
Now, he plans to backstab the Great Khans because the orders are there. Now, always honour the deal. The reason you'll always honour the deal is because it gets you free Great Khan fame, and there's basically no reason not to. There's no negative for it. You gain karma. The NCR like you. The Great Khans like you. It's just, there's basically no reason to do anything but that. Now, this is also one of the points of the game where Victor is basically supposed to run into you, I'm pretty sure, but on this particular occasion he hasn't bothered. So that's fine. That happens sometimes. Now, at this point, you can go straight on to New Vegas if you want to. There's absolutely no reason not to head straight on to New Vegas itself. The dam, however, is right round the corner, so I'm just going to nip round to the dam, just tag it as a fast travel location while I'm here. It's an interesting fast travel location. You have to go quite a way over here for it to count. It's really annoying. This is something I've missed in the past. Yeah, there you go. Hoover Dam. It's really kind of annoying. Hello, engineer. Many times before, I've come here and I've gone straight into the visitor center, and I've just kind of forgotten that technically this hasn't registered as a fast travel location as yet, which is annoying when that happens and you realize you have to walk back from Boulder City here a second time. So I've just fast traveled back to the 188 trading post. And I'm just going to sleep till morning now. Oh, Victor finally caught up with me. Excellent. It's really annoying when Victor interrupts you, or when Malcolm Holmes interrupts you while you're sleeping, because it means it doesn't count. It doesn't count as uninterrupted. What the? This is interesting. I'm a ghost. What? Oh, okay. I'm back. Okay, we're good. We're good. My body is real. Good. Okay, that was odd. While I'm passing by, I'm just going to swing by the Repcon headquarters. Ooh, am I? I've just realised I'm really close to level 11. How close am I? I've just realised, yeah, I'm about 30 experience points off level 11. So what I'm actually going to do is, now I've activated that fast travel location, I am going to head to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. and I'm going to get my intelligence implant. I know I'm well overdue for that. I should have, in a normal game I would have used save and load and a stealth boy to sneak past the death claws and try to actually make it there before level 2 if I could. Oh, damn it. Damn it, I just got loads of experience from passing a certain volume of stuff sold, which has pushed me into level 9. I had hoped to go and get the intelligence thing before level 9, but never mind, doesn't matter. It's only like, what is it, one or two skill points, I think? I can't remember, so it doesn't make a huge difference really. So let's just move lockpick up a little bit, move science up a little bit, move speech up a little bit. Okay, well, as I'm now level 9 anyway, I'm just going to go back to the Retcon headquarters and quickly just loot that. There's one item in particular I want out of there. Well, there's two items in particular I want out of there. So I'm just going to grab them on the way past. So Repcon, why am I in Repcon? Firstly, there's loads of good loot in here. There's a ton of good loot, which is great. There's loads of good money to be had from exploring the Repcon building. There's good weapons here. There are some good extra weapons here, which is great. There are loads of skill checks, so there's loads of experience points to be had from being in this area, which is good. There are some skill books here as well. If you're collecting them, there's a star bottle cap. Meanwhile, I don't quite have 55 yet. I can't do that yet, and I won't be able to on the way past 2. I'm trying to remember what's in there now. I think it's actually just some good Nuka-Colas. There's like a Nuka-Cola Quantum and a Nuka-Cola Victory in there, I think. I don't think I'm missing a skill book by not going in there. Incidentally, I love this room. I love the massive orbitary that they have set up in the Repcon Museum. I think it's awesome. Okay, whole reason that I really came here was for these guys. Brotherhood of Steel, couple of dead Brotherhood of Steel people. Don't want their armor, do want the weapons mine, but actually what I'm actually here for is this holotape, which I don't need yet. There's no need for it yet. However, if you kind of come back, it will be useful later. So that's good. If you have a lockpick of 75, you can get your way into a very special plasma rifle, the Q35, that's mentioned in the lore around this building. I obviously won't be using it, I'd just be selling it, so that's fine. Well, thank you very much. I don't know the heart to tell them I'm not Mrs. Millet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this doorway here. If you get through that door with lock 75, then you get to go and play with the awesome guns. So here we are, back just heading along the main road towards New Vegas. The main thing I'll be wanting to do now primarily is head round and grab some valuable stuff that's just lying around at the, what's it called? Durable Duns Sacked Caravan site thing. I think everyone will know about what I'm talking about, even though I can't remember the exact name. Just because if you are going for a run where you're running straight to the New Vegas Medical Clinic for the intelligence implant, it's pretty much the easiest way to get 4,000 caps incredibly quickly, where you'll just run into these two guys who are already dead, who have really good combat armor from the Silver Rush and a couple of plasma rifles on them. So yeah, that's the easiest way to do that. Okay, here it is. I found the location I was talking to. You can see the you can see Freeside right there, so it's really close. Yeah, Durable Duns Sacked Caravan. Ash piles give you some useful stuff, but more importantly than that, Crimson Caravan again, not bad stuff. Decent lever action shotgun and some leather armor that I can merge with mine to slightly improve it. But mainly the Van Graff thugs for plasma rifles and combat armor, which is great. And oh, this is bad. Okay, I'm being attacked and I'm currently overweight. Oh dear, that's bad. Let me just quickly merge some stuff. Okay, I'm now just running from a couple of golden geckos. Those guys don't always show up there. I was kind of unfortunate to be spotted. Many times I've gone into that area and grabbed that stuff without actually being spotted by them. So that's a shame. I don't know how far they're going to follow me. Let's just quickly check this mailbox on the way past. No, nothing. They're still there? Nah, they decided to they've returned back to their area. Okay, so now I'm just heading for the New Vegas Medical Clinic, which is pretty much straight through here. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's the Crimson Caravan. So here's the clinic. And when I'm here, I can not just get the implant, I can also sell some stuff first. I think she's normally carrying a fair bit of money. Ooh. Ah, good. And because we helped the followers earlier, she'll actually give me a pretty good... She'll actually give me 100... Okay, she'll actually pay true value for things, which is great. As she's actually selling stuff at a fair price, I'm actually going to buy loads of stim packs from her as well. Given I've got so much stuff to sell anyway. What kind of implants do you have available? Slightly badly phrased question there for a female character in some ways. Oh well. I want to buy an implant.
One other thing I forgot to...
I'd love it if she replied they typically come in pairs. So, first things first. Most important of all, intelligence. Yeah, 4,000. So I'm just going to wait out until it's daytime. Then I'm going to go into the Crimson Caravan where I've got yet more stuff to sell. Now Ringo's here. And he'll give you some money, which is good. So I could ask about his life, but I don't actually care that much. Right, so Blake at Crimson Caravan has loads of money too. He will sell things. He'll buy things at like an okay price. I think it's pretty normal really. So yeah, whatever. Most importantly, I can now sell the Ncr Armor. I don't think I'm going to need it ever again because I'm going to be doing things for the NCR now, so I'm going to have a good reputation with them anyway. Meanwhile, with its damage threshold of 10, it's not that great because now I've got the combat armor at 15. I don't really need the NCR armor for anything anymore, so I'm going to sell that, and that's going to save a lot of weight right there. While you're here, swing by the main office and don't actually stand on Alice McLafferty's desk. Just speak to her. So just ask her for work, and she'll just give you something to take to McLaren Airport. And I'll be going to McLaren Airport pretty soon anyway, so I kind of may as well. There's nothing else to do with the Crimson Caravan Park just this second, so I'm just going to head out of that. So yes, there is one of the entrances to Freeside. There you go. And then just around the corner from here are the gun runners. The gun runners are being useful because they have a lot of money on them. Or rather, well, the robot that serves you has quite a lot of money on him, which is very, very useful indeed. Downside is it's pretty much impossible. There's no reputation with the gun runners, so I'm pretty sure there's no way to ever get like a really good deal from them. They're pretty much always just give you like an okay deal, which is a shame. But never mind. I did actually just think of one other thing I do want to do before we actually head into Freeside itself. One thing I actually forgot to do previously that we may as well cover now because I think it fits fairly logically into the early game. I don't think there's kind of much reason to delay it into the later game. So we'll go and handle this one particular thing now. So we're back here in Novak. I'd forgotten that if you do actually head over the bridge and cross this way, you do actually find there's plenty more NCR to do, not least because there's Camp Forlorn Hope, which is great. So, of course, there are some quests related to that. So let's just quickly knock those out because Camp Forlorn Hope doesn't actually take that long to do. You see this? Things like this, just corpses laid out on the road. This is why I do not want Boone on my team. Let's run up to Ranger Milo. And we will talk him into letting us help. The name's John, which you might not expect from the fact I'm a female character, but you know.
Supposed to be a regular hero or something.
Oh, thank you very much for saying. There we are, speech 35, and he'll be willing to help you out. So basically, what he's saying is there are some NCR who have been captured, are being crucified down in Nelson. And he wants you to kill them, and your objective is actually to kill them. However, you can just go and rescue them. The problem is, if you actually do rescue them, then they'll just get shot by the Legion. So then the question poses itself: how do you take care of the Legion? And the answer to that question is staring you in the face right now. Ranger Milo, who's as you can see, is pretty good. Though in this particular case, he's kind of sucking a bit. But he does have a cowboy repeater in good condition and infinite ammo for it. Oh, he's going down further. Excellent. Normally he just kind of hangs out. This is interesting. Ranger Milo's just decided to storm the town. So as Ranger Milo has made the error of actually exposing himself quite heavily. Oh no, he decided to run back up to his position. Oh well, never mind. Well, that's fine. Ranger Milo has just basically killed most of the people that we need dead anyway. Ooh. So, let's just creep round and have a look at what's going on here. Basically, all you need to do is kill a small number of... Oh, do you not mind? This guy doesn't mind. I don't like your attitude or your helmet. No, not him. Him. Obviously, taking part in this mission does cost you reputation with the Legion, but I don't really mind because very soon I'm going to get my karma reset, so not really a problem. I also don't like this guy's right leg. He's not going to be happy with me particularly, but that's fine. Now all I do is run away and lead him back into Ranger Milo. Again, this is pretty damn borderline as to whether this is like acceptable or not within the rules of the challenge. Personally, I think this is perfectly acceptable because I'm coming with Ranger Milo and rather than vice versa. I didn't ask Ranger Milo to come with me and then kind of, you know, and then in order to let him do the killing. He's here taking pot shots at any Legion that come close to him anyway. I just happen to be luring in a few Legion to him. So, yeah, I'm okay with this morally. I feel like this is within the rules. Yep, got another one angry at me. Oof. And Ranger Milo will take care of that problem. Oh, ow. Should probably be wearing armor for this. Ooh, Ranger Milo's gun is actually starting to get a little bit low condition.
We won't go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
Ranger Milo is also in trouble. Oh well. Shouldn't lead too many more people towards Ranger Milo, to be honest. Caravan shotgun. Okay. But I think that's it, actually. I'm pretty sure that is actually everyone that I need to kill in order to get the NCR guys out safely. Sorry, did I just say kill? No, everyone that needs to be dead. Obviously, I don't need to kill anyone. So just untie all these guys.
We won't go quiet.
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, there was another one. Okay, guys, just run. No, guys, do not fight. Just run. I will draw the fire. I'll also slip on my combat armor first. Damn it. I was hoping to get his combat repeater out of his hands, but never mind. That's okay. Guys, just run. Just run. Guys, just run. Just run. I'm literally using my own spine as a human shield. Go. 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 I'm increasingly suspicious that there may be very good reasons why these guys were captured. Guys. Get. The NCR's finest, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what happens if Ranger Milo dies. Before this guy does, and he almost certainly will. I'm going to try and help. I'm going to see if I can disarm this guy. Damn it. Didn't work. Did he go down? Yes, he did. Okay. That's a relief. Luckily, that guy had awful... Where the hell... Did those three guys just go back into the occupied town? I'm pretty sure they did. So now that the NCR's three crack troops have all managed to escape, and Ranger Milo just miraculously... Oh, Ranger Milo. Oh, I could finish you off with a single shot probably, but not going to, obviously.
Howdy. What's the
Saved
word?
all you guys. So there you are. 275 experience, 50 bottle caps, which is obviously nothing, but NCR reputation, which is good. So yes, those guys get out safely, which is nice. And other than that, the other thing we want to do is head up towards Camp Forlorn Hope. I think one of the big AI problems that New Vegas has is it's generally expecting you to kill everyone. Sure, it's... Oh, goodness sake. Okay. Good. Geckos. Evil geckos. Ow! Blimey, those geckos. Okay, the fire geckos are not kidding around. Whoa! Blimey. I'm just going to try and make it to Camp Forlorn Hope without running into any more fire geckos. Because, yeah, fire geckos are not joking around. Even if you've got pretty good armor and even if you've gained a fair few levels, the fire geckos that you'll run into are pretty tough. Oh, good. I've just run into fire gecko country. Follow my own advice from earlier. If you run into fire geckos, just manipulate the fact that they cannot deal with cliffs. They just can't. Keep running up and down cliffs while heading in a straight line as best you can, and they just won't be able to keep up eventually. Feels like they're being pretty persistent. Don't know if they're still behind me, but if they are, they'll soon be running into, you know, headquarters of the NCR. One of the highest concentrations of NCR on this side of the map, so not too worried. In fact, I'm pretty sure I didn't take a single hit then. That's good. No, that's good. NCR, totally fine with me. So here we are, Camp Forlorn Hope. Have a quick chat with the Major here.
Glad to see you here. We could definitely
Glad to see you here. Apparently my reputation precedes me. Good. And while you're in here, do bother to speak to this woman over here. She'll give you the return to sender request at the same time, which basically just means visiting 5 camps around Mojave. I won't be doing it in one go, but I will pass by a fair few of them, just kind of from time to time anyway. So, you know, if I do, then that's good. So, Quartermaster Maze is over here. So, restoring hope. First thing to do is just head to Helios 1 and ask if they know what's going on. Incidentally, if you know where the crate is, you can just travel straight to it. There's absolutely nothing to stop you. You can just go straight there. Just for the sake of showing all the dialogue options that exist, I am actually going to go to Helios 1 just to have a chat with them. So she told me to use the GPS marker. As you can see, it's now right there. So, first things first, loot the NCR first up, and then just grab this stuff and prepare to run. Interestingly, the supply shipment does not weigh anything. Now go. Immediately start running. Do not wait for anything because it was a Legion ambush. You can see there's 3 of them. This one is the most problematic given he's actually chasing you. So, pop him in the leg a few times and hope that slows him down a bit. Don't think so. Jump straight off. There we go. That'll mess up his pathing. So he really wants to attack you, but unfortunately the enemy are pretty poor at following you through tight spaces, when there are ledges, short jumps involved, that sort of thing. The enemy's very, very bad at that. So yeah, already if they're even still following, they're already miles behind now. So, if the Legion does show up, incidentally, this poor one guy doesn't stand a chance. They won't be shot down until they get further into the camp and get attacked from multiple angles. In a one-on-one fight, Legion will almost always beat NCR. I found the supplies.
I take it my...
The military protocol in the event of Legion incursion into the camp appears to be largely jump in river and run like hell. The NCR continuing to show why they're such an amazing military force in this universe. Chat with the Major. There we are, we gave him the supplies, and now we are helping out Dr. Richards. Okay, so I'm going to do the first bit of the quest first, Medical Mystery. This is actually just a very, very short sub-quest that Dr. Richards give you. Basically, he's having his supplies stolen, and you need to go and find who it is. I honestly don't know if there's any letters around that let you know. Basically, spoiler alert, it's this guy, and you can speak to him right now to confront him about it. So, do you know anything about Dr. Richard's missing medical supplies?
Missing medical
He answers incredibly suspiciously. Medicine 50.
What?
Yep, he's really sad. Ask him to explain. He wants to escape. Doing drugs. What about the injured men that need this medicine? Yeah, let's be really jerkish to him. So what's gonna happen? I want you to turn yourself in. Why should I do that? Speech 60, and he will go and do it. So, that done. Head to Dr. Richards. You can turn in that quest. Interestingly, he'll have heard ahead, despite the fact that you literally just got the confession and then sprinted back to the tent. He will have already heard. Yes, heard Private Stone turned himself in. God knows who he turned himself into that quickly, but he did. So, 330 experience points, absolutely loads. And Major said that he needed help. So I'm at medicine 60 right now. So let's look at each of the troopers, but we should be able to treat at least 2 of the 3. So medicine 35, yep, treat with medicine. Up into level 10. Medicine 50 or higher, we've got that. And I've leveled up during the operation, that's good. Let's up medicine to 70, seems like a convenient time to up that medicine. And let's get lockpick up a little bit too. Let's just push up lockpick and push up science. Let's get both of them to 65. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I'd rather take than toughness, so we're going for the first rank of toughness. Toughness! I hope that guy didn't mind that, yeah, I hope that didn't really mind that we had to level up during that. And now we have medicine of 70. Oh, we need medicine of 75. Ugh. That's annoying. I thought you needed medicine of 70 to treat that guy. That's okay. There are very few instances where you need to boost medicine. Very, very few indeed. So I'm just going to do that now. Yeah, I'm just going to do it now. I see no reason why not. So yes, now that we have that, we will treat him with medicine. Yeah, you can just do it with the stuff lying right here, but you do have to provide your own super stim pack, and those are pretty valuable. So head back to the Major. He's thrilled about the medical situation, and incidentally, it's time to retake Nelson. Obviously, we do have the advantage that having already basically used one Ranger to take out half of the forces of Nelson already. Nelson itself is now not particularly difficult to crack. I'm hoping those fire geckos that chase me around this point are no longer there. Sergeant Cooper. So, tell him to attack from the ridge, because that's the direction you've basically already attacked from, so they'll meet the least resistance. Oh dear, there's a fire gecko. I totally just saw a fire gecko. Probably more than one. And Sergeant Cooper's decided he can't be bothered. I really hope that Fire Gecko is going to decide to go for the Legion. If Fire Gecko goes for the Legion, that's good. The NCR all appear to have shotguns. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I honestly thought they'd just have service rifles like normal. Okay, that's fine. If they all want to use caravan shotguns, that's cool. Looks like the Legion dealt with that fire gecko, which is great. I don't know why they've all got caravan shotguns. I swear, I've done this mission loads of times before, and I've never seen that. This is really weird. Also, where the hell are where are the NCR going? Oh, they've decided to pick a fight with fire geckos. That's a really bad idea. And they're not done yet. They've decided all the fire geckos need to die. This is amazing. This is genuinely the 9th cat herding brigade. Now here's the unfortunate thing about the NCR AI in this particular area. They will take the centre of the town and then they'll just sort of chill out there. Now the leader of the Legion is in that building there that the cursor is on, and they will never go and storm that building. Never. They will just chill out here forever. So what you have to do is lure some of the Legion out, and it's very difficult to do. It's very difficult to do because they won't always come. Sometimes they will steadfastly refuse to come out. Let's see if we can do this. We will incidentally, the moment we go in, we're going to be surrounded by enemies on all sides. There are 2 guys like hiding within the door. Okay. Out, out, out. Normally, I swear Dead Sea normally speaks to you. He normally has a quick word to say to you. Now let's see. There we are. Okay, so at least some of them have decided to come out today. Oh, Dead Sea himself has decided to come out. Okay, that's good. Sometimes he refuses. This time, not only come out, he's come out and he's immediately running away. Okay, that's cool. Oh, it's got a really nasty looking bloody arm. So I'm just going to drink some. I'm just going to drink some soda. That'll solve that, right? Well, I feel like that. Oh no! Now they're shooting at me. How many of the NCR are actually left? Oh dear. This could be going badly. Who's left? Who's left alive? Sergeant Cooper, who has almost nothing left, is alive. Okay, Sergeant Cooper is our one hope here. This guy's really cowering in the wrong spot. Sergeant Cooper, I'm gonna be honest. I think you should drink some water before you do anything else, man. I'm gonna do everything I can to protect Sergeant Cooper. What? Wow. Sergeant Cooper is a badass. Alright. I wasn't expecting that. That's, okay, fine. That's cool.
Couldn't have taken back Nelson without your help.
I'm gonna be honest, you just took out half of the Legion army by yourself. Wow. I'm impressed. I have a newfound respect for this guy. Wait a second. Who's the other guy? Where were you? Cooper, you should have a word with that other guy, because he was not pulling his weight. Neither was I, but I was trying to act as a human shield. I was acting as a human shield as best I could there. Uh-oh. Okay, there's still 2 guys in here. You know what? Leave it. I say leave it. I'd say that now, that can be the Legion hut. That can now be the Legion hut. That's absolutely fine. Let's just tip back to Camp Forlorn Hope and report that absolutely no thanks to me whatsoever, the Nelson was retaken. I want to talk about the attack on Nelson. So there we are, 333 points. NCR fame and restoring hope is completed. I don't know. I find the fact the NCR were armed with shotguns really weird. I've never seen that before. I'm certain I've always seen them armed with service rifles in the past. If you know this game like pretty well, can you let me know in the comments? Do the NCR, how are their weapons decided? Because I thought they always had service rifles. I thought that was just a thing. I wasn't aware that there was much of a chance of anything else happening at all ever. So yeah, let me know, because I'm genuinely curious as to about whether that's the case. Okay, I'm back. If you notice any very small inconsistencies with my experience or health, it's just because the game crashed while I was waiting to get back to daytime, so I had to just redo the attack at Nelson. It went pretty much exactly the same way. The Cooper was the only survivor. So now that I've got 8,000 caps again, I'm basically just here to do a few things. I've got a couple of other things I want to do. So things I'm going to take agility, because if nothing else, sometimes the APs are useful, and agility informs a couple of useful skills. And I'm also going to take perception, because obviously perception informs lockpick. So that's a useful thing to have slightly up to. So having done that, I'm basically down to almost no money. So while I'm dealing with a few NCR things, and as I've been given the invoice to deliver by Alice McLafferty, I'm actually going to head down towards Camp McCarran. I'm just going to head this way. There's a broken fence here. I think it's I don't know if this is the easiest way to get from kind of, if you're around the New Vegas Medical Clinic, to get down to Camp McCarran. Maybe there's an easier way than kind of looping around to cut through this fence. If there is, I'm not aware of one. But I may as well kind of finish off some of the NCR stuff there. So, Camp McCarran, here we are. Let's just do the quick verification here. People killed, none. Creatures killed, none. Interestingly, I'm still technically, I'm not actually positive. I'm actually break-even neutral, despite all the nice, good things I've done. I'm not actually. I haven't got good karma in any stretch of the imagination. I'm still neutral. I think that's particularly worthy of note because obviously, in my kill everything run, if you're following that at the same time, I'm kind of massively karma positive at the beginning of the game. Possibly, I'm slightly ahead of where I am in my Fallout kill everything run. Than I am in my Fallout no-kill run, so it's possible by the time I get to this point in the game, by the time I get up to having done all this, I'll possibly be calm and negative again. Who knows? Maybe. This has been Fallout New Vegas no-kill. I've seen some rather interesting bits of AI behaviour today, so hopefully this is interesting. If anyone can answer my question about what's going on with what's going on with how the NCR are armed when they take back Nelson, whether that's dependent on your difficulty setting or what level you are or something else or some other factor, that'd be much appreciated because I'm really curious as to why they were using shotguns. But thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for listening. I've been John, this has been Many True Nerd, and this has been Fallout New Vegas No Kill Run. Thank you very much and goodbye. Oh, Dog Mitchell, you really shouldn't have gone through my stuff, so that no one blames me for this. This guy got really drunk and then tire-ironed himself in the back of the head. You need unarmed of 50 to use a lead pipe. I'm kind of feeling like I've got the basics of it right there, to be honest.